What if I told you that what the prophets called visions weren't just spiritual images, but something more? But physical encounters with a technology our science is only beginning to understand? When Ezekiel described wheels moving in 4 directions without turning, or when John saw in Revelation a city descending with gravity-defying dimensions, were they seeing magic, or were they witnessing higher dimensional physics? Many dismiss these accounts as mere metaphors, but today we're going to go further. We're going to bridge the gap between theology and quantum mechanics. Today on Gold in the Word, we'll explore why wheels within wheels could be the perfect description of a multidimensional gyroscopic engine, and how the glory of God fits into laws of physics we haven't yet discovered. Prepare to expand your mind. We're going to unlock the technology of heaven. Ezekiel 1:16 gives us a description that has baffled engineers for centuries. The appearance of the wheels and their workmanship was like the color of chrysolite. Their appearance and workmanship were like a wheel within a wheel. But here is the technical detail that defies our three-dimensional logic. Verse 17 says that when they moved, they went in any of their 4 directions. They did not turn as they moved. In our physical world, to change direction, a vehicle must turn its wheels or its axle. But what Ezekiel describes is the characteristic movement of a 4th-dimensional object. Imagine a hypercube or a 4-dimensional sphere. It can move along any X, Y, or Z axis simultaneously without needing to rotate on a physical axis. This is a projection of how it moves in 4 dimensions. Was Ezekiel witnessing the intersection of a higher dimension with our 3D reality? What he called wheels with eye all around could be the human description of advanced sensors or of the very nature of spirit in a perfect geometric structure. It wasn't just a vehicle, it was a manifestation of the glory of God operating in physical laws that we are only just beginning to theorize with quantum physics. In Revelation 4:6, John gives us a fascinating description. Before the throne, there was something like a sea of glass, clear as crystal. To a first-century observer, glass was a rare and precious material. But for us today, this description opens a door to the physics of states of matter. What is a sea of glass? Scientifically, glass is an amorphous solid, a state of matter that has the structure of a liquid but the rigidity of a solid. By describing the surroundings of God's throne as a sea of glass, the Bible may be revealing a state of perfect molecular order. In our world, water is unstable and churned by the wind, often symbolizing chaos or nations in conflict. But in God's presence, the sea is absolutely calm, as solid as crystal but with the transparency of pure water. This speaks to a dimension where the laws of entropy, decay, and disorder do not exist. It is matter that has reached its state of ultimate perfection and peace where the light of God's glory shines. John wasn't just seeing an ornament. He was seeing the eternal stability of the kingdom of God manifested in the very structure of the universe.
Revelation 21:23 presents us with an astonishing scientific fact about the New Jerusalem. The city has no need of the sun or of the moon to shine on it, for the glory of God illuminates it.
According to our human logic, light always needs a source, a star, combustion, or electricity. But here we are described as a city that is autophotonic. In quantum physics, photons are the particles that carry light. What John is describing is a reality where the energy source is not external, but emanates from the very essence of God that fills every atom of the city. Scientifically, this would eliminate something we know well, shadow. If light emanates from everywhere simultaneously, darkness has nowhere to hide. This is not just a poetic concept. It is a description of an energy of such high frequency that it maintains life and matter in a constant state of perfection, without the need for cycles of sleep or rest. In the New Jerusalem, Light is not something that bumps into objects, it is the substance that sustains them. We're talking about lighting that doesn't burn, but transforms everything. Today we have journeyed from the four-dimensional geometry of Ezekiel's wheels, through the molecular stability of the sea of glass, to the infinite light emanating from the throne of God. But why is it important to understand the science behind these visions? Because it reveals that our God is not merely a God of abstract concepts, but the master architect of reality.
When the Bible describes these phenomena, it is not inventing myths. It is giving us a glimpse into the blueprint of our true home.
If the Creator can sustain an entire city with his own light and master dimensions that our science is only beginning to explore, don't you think he has the power to sustain your life today? The same precision we see in Ezekiel's wheels is what God uses to guide your steps. The same peace that solidifies the sea of glass is what he wants to place in your mind amidst this chaotic world. No matter how complex the physics of your problems may be, you serve the owner of all natural and supernatural laws. Do not fear what is to come, because our citizenship is not of this limited three-dimensional world, but of a heavenly homeland where the glory of God is everything. If this analysis has strengthened your faith, I ask you to subscribe and share this video. Help us bring this light to more people who are seeking the truth in the Word. I'm Jose, and this was Gold in the Word. Keep digging, because the treasures of His wisdom are inexhaustible. See you in the next video. Which of these three scientific points surprised you the most? Dimensions, the sea of glass, or divine light? Let me know in the comments.